Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and answer our questions for today's Q&As. And just remember, these are for educational purposes only and should not be used as any medical advice. So for any medical concerns, please consult your doctor. Our lactation cookies, vegan, I would get the gluten and dairy-free lactation cookie mix since they are dairy-free chips. And then you can use a vegan egg and vegan butter to make them vegan cookies because there's no other milk or dairy products in it. Actually kind of cool that you asked this question because on Monday this week we did a full video series where Pam from our team showed us 4 different ways that you could use brewer's yeast. So I'll go over them on the next slide. Okay, so most people like to put them in sweet things like cookies, muffins, smoothies, but you can also add them to salad dressing and add it to your salad. You can add it to pasta sauce and then pour it over your pasta. So that was the fun way that we showed in the video. Those are some cool ways that we use the regular brewer's yeast. Now we also have our chocolate brewer's yeast, and so for that we did an overnight oats recipe you can try. There's also lactation bites, but check out our page. We've also shared a couple other recipes you can try. Different ways to tell if you have oversupply. If breastfeeding is kind of a struggle, if your baby seems restless or while they're breastfeeding they're coughing or they're choking, these are different signs that they're kind of uncomfortable. Maybe some frequent but short feedings as well. Other things you can do is nurse more frequently. You can adjust your positioning so that they're maybe sitting up a little bit more instead of leaning back and having gravity pull the milk out faster. These will help slow it down a little bit more. One more thing I want to add is that there are teas and other kind of tricks you can do to lower your milk supply, but I would do this with caution because that would only be if you're kind of weaning off milk because you don't want to lower it and then have to increase it again. The best thing about the time we're living in is the technology at our fingertips. I highly recommend joining a Facebook group and meeting friends from all over the world. So I'm going to link our Facebook group here and you can swipe up and join it and meet moms from everywhere. We had Jenny from Solid Starts on Mom Talks with Krista, and she talked all about baby-led weaning. So I'm going to share her 3 tips for when your baby is ready for solids. Okay, so Jenny says if they can sit upright, if they can do the reach and grab, so if they're grabbing things and putting them to their mouth a lot of times. And third is if they are showing interest. I obviously can't say for sure, but I would say if you're feeling this way to definitely consult your doctor and check out resources as well and just talk to someone. Reaching out for any help is going to be the best thing, so talk to your doctor is really important. There are so many amazing Instagram pages out there for new moms, so I'm going to name some of my favorites. Mommy Labor Nurse, Rue the Boob Boss, Dr. Amna Hussein, Safe in the Seat, and Psyched Mommy. Those are really awesome ones. You gotta check them out. Okay, so there are actually a lot of foods that your baby can have without having teeth. So softer foods like banana, sweet potato, avocado. But I highly recommend you check out Solid Starts. They're gonna have all kinds of tips based on its age. All right, guys, that's all the questions I have for this week. Thanks to everyone that submitted a question. These are every single Thursday. So if you have another question you'd like me to answer, go ahead and submit it here and I'll answer it then. Thanks, guys.
And if you're not following us yet, be sure to follow us at Mommy Knows Best on Instagram. And remember, if you're watching this and doubting yourself, you are a great mom. So thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next week.